Alright. Welcome to another one about my Stump's World of Tanks Xbox One replay videos. In the E-75, platooned up with Joe, and he is in his Awful Waffle Jr. And we're going to see what kind of game we can have on highway here. At the beginning of this game, you'll notice I'm not moving. I was AFK for a minute, so, you know, sometimes nature calls. The E-75 though, I haven't played this a lot because I really don't care if I get the 100. It's when I get to it, I'm not desiring the tank, so it seems like, you know, every time I say, well, you know, I'm gonna play the E-75 for a little bit, I get these games. I haven't played the E-75 10 times in the last 6 months. Every one of those games has been a loss. I can't get a win. Even when I do good, can't get a win. So, and it's games like this, and you'll see at the end what I'm talking about. It just... I can have games where I do 5,000 damage, and we lose. And it's not a fluke. It's not a fluke for me to get 45, 47, 5,000 damage in this tank and still get a loss. And it's just like, I don't know if my tank's cursed or what the deal is, but it's pretty annoying, so I don't play it that often. But we started off, I had to go to the bathroom, so I was AFK, and then I started to go with Joe up top, and then I said to myself, no, the E-75 needs to be in town, so finally gonna trundle my way into town. But even after all of that, being AFK for the bathroom, then deciding, hey, where am I gonna go? I'm still almost, I'm not behind the tanks getting into town. Why there are 3 tanks sitting in the middle on the bridge, I don't know. I do a little shake and bake there and bounce a shot from the IS-3. Bounce one for the Object 416. But yeah, I don't understand why they're sitting in the bridge. That happens so often lately on this map. I don't know what the new infatuation was sitting at J, 5, 6, and 7, and 8 is on that little knoll. I don't get it. But hey, must be a good plan because we've already lost 3 tanks, right? So, alright, we're gonna go side scraping here, do what this tank does best. M103, see if I can get him to fire at me. Terrible shot, was aiming for the lower plate, and then obviously my thumb moved or something at the last second there before the shot fired. I am not a spring chicken, so sometimes my hands move when I don't want them to. IS-3 puts one into me. Doesn't do any damage, just damages my track, and I return the favor and take a chunk out of him. Artillery's decided to take an interest in me. Knocked out a bunch of my shit, but it is what it is. That object's pushing around the 103 here, and if the 103 stays there, we're all set. But guess what? No, he decides to back up. So of course that leaves the object free reign on get me in a crossfire where I have to worry about the people to my right, I have to worry about the IS-3, and I have to worry about him because the M103 decided to back up. He was in a good position right there. All you do is sit there. But whatever. It is what it is. Trying to bait the Awful Waffle Jr. into shooting. He fires. Guess what, buddy? You missed. But I didn't. 504, shot of him, took out his engine. And once again, the Object 416 is able to come over and try to take a shot at me. But he doesn't take a shot this time. He's worried about the M103, so... You know, luckily the M103 is not just hiding. At least he's doing something. The Awful Waffle Jr. took out one of my teammates, so I pull out right there and put a shot into him. And the Object's going to circle the T-34. Yeah, and here comes an M103. I get caught on fire. No idea what pulled up beside me right there. Must have been one of the Awful Waffles. But I get out of the way pretty quick. And I don't know where he is. He was right beside me. I don't know. But anyways, his buddy's coming, so guess what? His buddy gets finished off. I don't know what hit me. I don't know what was over there. Ooh, hit the IS-3, take a shot at me and miss. And gets finished off. Of course, he gets an ammo rack with what, 60 health left. And that just leaves his turret in the way of me coming around here quicker. Ugh. Alright. Goodness. I'm glad my team took track out of him because he would have killed me. Allowed me to put one into him and my teammate to finish him off. So yeah, Joe's trying to hold the center down there because the whole top got just eroded. And he's by himself and he's dead. There's just nothing he can do. He didn't have a very good game this game, but you know, it's sometimes I don't have a very good game, and I know I'm a decent player. And most of the time, not all the time, not all the time, not all the time, but a lot of the times, most of the times, the games that I don't have a good game, it's because my team is just so shit that, and I'm taking on 3 or 4 decent players. So it's like, what are you gonna do? But Joe's stuck down there in the middle. There's nothing he's gonna be able to do except for light these guys up for a few shots. He gets taken out pretty quick. I put a 527 or so into the 103. Try to angle to bounce any return fire. I bounced someone's, don't know who it came from, but it's 3 almost dead tanks against 7, 6. And we got tanks to our right. We got tanks in front of us. It's over. All but the fat lady singing. So, but maybe I can get a shot or 2 in before the end here. But like I said, this is the games I have constantly in the E-75, and you know, with what I had, I don't know what more I could have done as far as where I was laid out. Half of my team sitting down J, 5, 6, 7, 8. What are you gonna do? If we'd come up and taken the town and pushed towards their cap, the game could have been a complete different game. I'm gonna take a chunk out of the Tiger. I'm really not in protection here. As soon as that tank to my right gets a bead on me, it's over. And here he comes right now, so I'm just waiting for the Tiger to come back out. Maybe I can get one more shot into him. But he backs down, and it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Maybe? Maybe? No. So, yeah, that's my games in the E-75. So, needless to say, I don't play it very often now. I end up with 73,700 silver, 1,800 XP on a loss, 4232 for damage dealt, 492 assists, 1,600 block. Top of the heap there with 4232. Only 3 of us were over 1,000. Their team had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 tanks over 1,000. So how do you win like that? How do you win when your Tiger's a 0? 4502B did nothing. Tiger 260, Ferdinand 440, M46 Patton 700. You know, you can't win when, and like I said, Joe didn't have a great game by any means, but he got overwhelmed. And once your team folds on one side and you're in a no armor tank destroyer, you're done for too. So 1 shot for 420 in an ammo rack on the Awful Waffle Jr. 2 shots for 982 in an ammo rack on the IS-3 and 423 assist. The M103 that popped out there a couple times, we put 1 shot for 49 into him. 1 shot for 474 into a Tiger. 3 shots for 1340 into that Awful Waffle. 1 shot for 527 into the other 103. Again, you know, it is what it is. 11 shots fired, 11 hits, 9 penetrations, 4232 for damage dealt. Almost 5,000 when you combine it with the assist. And, you know, when your T-28 prototype does 325, and your 4002B shot one shot before he got killed. M46 Patton, 759, so he penetrated, what, 2 shots? T-34, 342, so he penetrated 1. What are you going to do? Joe, I believe, has the big gun on that, so I think he only got 1 pen, but like I said, he was up top trying to protect the top and then got overrun and had to back down in the middle. It's just, when you get teams like this, it's hard to do anything, so, you know, it is what it is. As usual, comment, rate, subscribe. Remember, we're on that battlefield. Shoot the red ones.